So here we are again, on our way to Oak Island. How y'all feeling?
Well, it's exciting because I'm basically satisfied that something happened on Oak Island that's outside of recorded history.
Yep.
We're finding more things that say that the legend is true.
Absolutely.
For brothers Rick and Marty Lagina, their partner Craig Tester, and the members of their team, a new chapter in the world's longest-running treasure hunt is about to begin on Oak Island.
We begin a new year with this mission statement. Let's solve it. Let's find the answers.
We're here. Our hopes are as high as they've ever been, and I'm really and truthfully pretty excited about it. Hey, everybody! Hey. We're back!
Hey, chaps! When you walk in the museum, everyone is smiling. There's a certain energy in the room. There's a sense of commitment.
Hey, partner.
And I draw inspiration from that.
Welcome, everybody. Back to the quest, right?
Yep.
So let's start with this. If you try and make sense out of everything other people have done and what we've done the last 12 years, what makes sense is that the treasure has gone even deeper in the money pit and is now in the solution channel.
That's right.
In 1804, a large stone bearing strange carved symbols was discovered in the center of an oak platform exactly 90 feet deep in the money pit. Upon its removal, the shaft flooded with seawater that was fed from a reported cobblestone tunnel that originated 500 feet away at Smith's Cove. Over the next 2 centuries, numerous companies of treasure hunters dug more than a dozen adjacent shafts and tunnels, all in the hopes of bypassing the believed booby trap and recovering whatever had been so skillfully buried at the bottom of the money pit. Each one fell victim to flooding and cave-ins. This resulted in the ground across the money pit area becoming unstable and prone to collapse. 1 year ago, Rick, Marty, Craig, and the team believed that their efforts to solve the mystery would finally pay off. After groundwater testing pinpointed a large source of precious metals more than 100 feet underground, they began digging a series of 7-foot diameter steel shafts.
What is that?
But while recovering numerous artifacts, including digging tools that predated 1795,
we found this concrete.
and also obtaining possible evidence of a treasure vault nearly 160 feet deep.
Stop! It's caving. It's caving all the way back.
The earth beneath 2 of the shafts, known as TB1 and TOT1, suddenly collapsed. This has led the team to suspect that the treasure has now fallen to more than 200 feet deep and now lies in a natural feature in the bedrock known as a solution channel.
Here we go, down into the solution channel.
And while the core drilling operation proceeds deeper in the money pit area, over on the eastern end of the island at Smith's Cove.
Let's go find something, guys.
Billy!
Billy's here.
Marty Lagina, Craig Tester, and metal detection expert Gary Drayton join Billy Gerhardt to further investigate the massive collection of spoils from last year's excavations in the money pit area.
Hey, Billy, this whole pile came out of the caissons. What we know is, though, it came from deep in the money pit area. Yeah.
And we found that old iron. I mean, that old iron went back to the 1600s.
Yep.
What is that?
It looks like it's part of a tool.
After finding the potentially 16th century pickaxe during the excavation of TOT1 at the end of last year's search,
That could be a really old tool, mate.
Yeah.
the team began scouring through the money pit spoils that were deposited here at Smith's Cove. And incredibly, they found an iron chisel that was dated to the same approximate era.
Whenever there's a lot of iron, there's a possibility of iron masking. There could be a gold or a silver coin waiting for us, mate.
All right, well, let's get going.
Yeah.
Now, the team is continuing to search the remaining spoils in the hopes of recovering more artifacts or evidence of treasure.
So this should be good. Yeah, I'll probably need this digging out. It might be on edge. We're all on edge.
Right?
Where is it? Right there. It's in that area there. Try pinpointing.
It's there.
That was a little bit off. Oh, here we go. That's more like it. That is a tool of some kind. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. That is unusual. That's got the look of being old as well.
Yeah, it is. There's no question. It's not new.
Definitely has some heft to it.
I thought it was like a chisel when I first picked it up.
It could be.
Yeah, chiseling in the
weird.
tunnels and
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at all at what came out of that spoils pile. That could be very significant. Once again, possible proof that somebody other than searchers were way deep in the money pit. Still, we have to keep going through the spoils carefully because anything here could be something that could be very significant.
And we've picked up where we left off last year. We were finding great old tools, artifacts in these spoils, and we have just pulled up another one which could potentially go back to 1600s or
Well,
older.
Yeah.
okay, I'll bag it.
Nice one, Billy. Another good artifact.
Good.
Finally, a decent find.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Good digging, guys.
Yeah. I mean, the gold's still in there, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's the hope. Okay, everybody, this is the first of what are going to be hopefully a whole bunch of sessions in the lab.
Yeah.
Rick and Marty Lagina, along with other members of the team, meet with archaeologist Laird Niven and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan in the Oak Island laboratory. She has prepared a report on the chisel that was recently found in the Muddy Pit spoils from last year's large-scale excavations.
What did you find out, Emma?
All right, so the chisel did get a good strip of bare metal from this area right here. So I have the compositions up here.
Earlier today, Emma scanned the iron artifact using an X-ray fluorescence, or XRF device, a device that emits non-destructive radiation to identify an object's chemical composition, which can help determine when it may have been created.
It lacks any modern alloying element like manganese or any other element I would normally find, which indicate older.
Brilliant.
This is definitively not modern. So we would comfortably put it in the 1700s.
Sweet.
Yeah, and it could potentially be older.
Well, I love those dates.
Yeah.
The chisel is actually very exciting. That's before the story of the first treasure hunt efforts on Oak Island, so it could be part of an original deposit.
It gets interesting.
It's a great find. To start off the year like this, you have an old tool found at depth in the money pit. This is not the one thing, but we're getting there.
All right. I'm satisfied. Well done. We'll get you some more.
There's going to be some more finds coming, and I'm hoping it's made of gold and silver.
Well, as Rick always says, we got to go find it.
Yep.
See you later.
Thank you.